What usually makes a decision feel good or bad is how much we like the outcome. And if we like the outcome, then no matter how double-minded we were about it at first, we think of it as a good decision. But if we don't like how things turn out in the end, then even though we thought it to be a very good idea to begin with, we mark it as a bad decision. But that doesn't really help because it creates the wrong reference points for making decisions in the future. What worked in one situation or didn't work doesn't really guarantee that it will bring the same results every time, no matter how similar the situations are, because there are just so many moving parts that they make every situation unique in its own way. And the first thing that goes into making decisions without fear of regret later, making decisions with confidence and clarity, is having a 360-degree view of the situation. It doesn't mean collecting every information and more about the situation, but it means getting a clearer picture of the situation by differentiating the facts from how we feel about it, the options available from what other alternative solutions we can come up with, and then choosing what still feels right, staying aware of all the loopholes, of all the risks that might pop up. This is based on Edward de Bono's 6 thinking hats technique, which is a very effective way to look at the different perspectives of any situation and make aware choices, make the best possible decision. And this is a very effective tool to release fears around decisions because we are going in with our eyes wide open. We know we are exploring every option that we are aware of right now, and also what the consequences might be if we follow this decision. And so what's our if then plan? If this happens, then I will do that. Clarity about anything reduces the number of unknowns involved in that. And since fear of any kind comes from the element of unknown, clarity gives us the confidence to make decisions without fear of regret later. But how do you know the option that feels most right would still feel right if things don't turn out the way we want? That's where knowing the qualities we value or admire comes in real handy. Like if we value courage, then choosing the riskier option would feel right and more satisfying, even if it doesn't bring us what we want, because going with the safer option might bring us result, but there would still be an element of regret at the back of our mind. What else could we have achieved if we went with the riskier option? But this is only if we are truly, in our mind, value courage more than safety and comfort. The qualities that we admire, our values, are really what makes any decision feel right or wrong, no matter what the outcome is. It's the one thing that we need to keep in mind when making decisions, even if we forget everything else. It's that important. Knowing we are choosing options aligned with our values is how you feel better about making scary decisions. But sometimes knowing what's the best option to choose, one that's well thought out and aligned with our qualities, doesn't always mean we will be going with that option, because there's one more big thing that can and does stand in our way and hold us back. It's doubting our ability to carry the plan out for that decision. We know this would be the best option, but then we think it's a good idea, but I don't think I would be able to do that. I'm not this enough or that enough. Every decision we make is based in some kind of belief, and most of our beliefs work at a subconscious level, which means we are normally not aware of them influencing what we choose. So to start making decisions without fear of not being able to carry out the plan, know the beliefs that are holding you back. And one very neat trick to identify them is to look out for that feeling of resistance even when you like some idea. Plus, note the ifs and buts in what you say, how you feel about that idea. That's usually where you will find the beliefs that are standing in your way. Knowing what you're dealing with is very powerful, but if you would also like to know what to do with it, how to overcome these unhelpful thoughts and break the limiting beliefs loop, then watch this video over here, because it has got some very practical steps that you can start implementing right now. I hope you found this video helpful. Take care, and I'll meet you in the next video.